Good morning, everyone. I hope you had a fantastic weekend. And today we're having a chemistry lesson because last week we talked about, can you be two different body types at the same time? And we said, not necessarily. You usually are one predominant body type, but you can mimic a different body type because a portion of your genetic strand can be lit up like a Christmas tree, and you will respond and react just like one of your parents, even if you are a different body type than they were. Remember that. We're going down to Chemistry 101 Motley style. And I want to get down to the basics because some people have been asking me, they said, what do you mean lit up like a Christmas tree? And I am a nerd, so I like to talk about these basic components of the body. Now remember, your DNA creates amino acids. And amino acids eventually turn into proteins. And proteins are your building blocks, and they turn into enzymes. Now, enzymes are particles that actually speed up a process or help it become more efficient. All enzymes are proteins. So think about it this way. When you eat food, an enzyme is in your digestive system to help speed up the process of digestion. You have enzymes for everything: reproduction, methylation, detoxification. The list goes on forever. Now, the cool thing is, proteins make up every tissue in your body. Your muscles, your ligaments, your fascia, your organs. Now, how you are shaped is determined by the shape of the protein. So a protein, if you can imagine, is like a small snake or a small S, and they have these small points all along the proteins that contain charges, polar charges, negative and positive. So remember back in physics where they used to say a magnetic charge can actually repel or attract each other. If they are different charges, positive and negative, they'll attract each other. If they're negative, they'll repel. So this is cool. If a protein strand has a positive and negative, they'll connect. Boom. If they have the same charge, they'll repel. Now, when they do this, they create a certain shape, which gives you your shape, gives your cells shape, gives your enzyme shape. So I'm just thinking about doing this, but think about an enzyme. It looks like a C, but I'm not trying to make it look like a C. But what if an enzyme had a shape like a C? What happens is, if you have a vitamin, a mineral, or a hormone that is like a key that can fit into the slot of the enzyme will actually accentuate the action of the vitamin, mineral, or hormone. That's what makes it more efficient. Now, what can warp the shape of the enzyme? Stress. Your emotional stress, your chemical stress, your physical stress, how you were raised, the diet you eat. A body type will respond to stress because of the environment it was placed in, and it can change the shape of your enzymes. So I always talk about body types following particular types of diets only because in the majority, if you are a thyroid body type, you may not want to do a lot of grains. You may not want to do too much starch because you do not want to do something to change the shape of your enzymes. That is why when we get older, we have people that come in and say, I've got heart problems, or I've got cholesterol problems, I've got sugar problems, because the environmental stress they place themselves in has eventually changed the shape of the enzymes, and they haven't had enough nutrients to help fortify the shape of the proper enzyme. Pretty basic? Okay, so when that occurs, I ask my patients, remember, follow a simple diet, which we probably will talk about in the next post, and certain vitamins and minerals, which we have shown on the Ask Dr. Motley show. Check them out, post in the past. So I hope this helps, but I want you to know how you think, how you envision stress, how you respond to stress can change the shape of your enzymes. And I want you to know, they say that 70% of the shape of your enzymes is affected by the way you receive reality, how you perceive reality. So think positive, look at life in a good way, and I want you to know we have Mottcast coming out today. We ask Dr. Motley on Thursdays. If you guys have any comments, send us some comments, ask us some questions. And if I haven't got back to your questions, I will eventually. It's been a pretty long week, but I hope this helps. Lab Time with Dr. Motley 101. I hope you guys enjoyed this. It was a long video. Love y'all.